It's very petite. Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel, and a big happy Friday wherever you are in the world. It is Friday here. If it's still Thursday, well, happy bloody Thursday. Welcome to a brand new episode of Yay or Nay. Now, if you are new to the channel, a new subscriber, welcome. May God have mercy on your soul. But with the Yay or Nay series, we essentially take a look at newly released figures or vehicles, props that are up for pre-order, whether it's 1/6 scale, quarter scale, half scale, life size, just you name it. Stuff that I'm interested in, go through it, see the photos, see the specs, see what it comes with, and see if it is indeed worth it at its price point, and if it is indeed a yay or a nay. And today we're kicking things off with our first Spider-Man figure, the Peter Parker Superior Suit 1/6 scale Hot Toys figure from Spider-Man 2 on PlayStation 5. Now, I've only seen a couple of photos so far, not really up close. I want to save it for my initial reaction and going through all the photos that are on the Sideshow Toys website. Now, I've seen some of the comments so far, and everyone is saying this is the figure of the year so far, which doesn't really say a lot. We're only in February, but everyone's saying Hot Toys. It seems like you have indeed got your mojo back. So what we're going to be doing is looking at the specs and what comes with the figure, looking at the photos, especially the costuming. There have been a There's been a few Spider-Man figures of late, most notably the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man figure, where the quality control was just not up to scratch. And there are a few videos on YouTube, and I'll link them, including Justin's collection, a very good friend of mine, who addresses those issues with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man figure. And Spider-Man is a hard one to do, especially when you have a lot of mixed media when it comes to hard plastics, fabrics, textured fabrics at that, when you're trying to emulate a base fabric with the raised webbing in a smaller scale. It's easier to do life size, but in small scale, it's hard, and also hard to get that form right. So let's check out the specs and let's check out the pics. Okay, so we're on the Sideshow website. Now, I was going to do this video yesterday, but the figure was not up for pre-order just yet, and I've got to wait until we get a price so I can compare and see if it is indeed a yay or nay. But what comes in the box? Authentic and detailed likeness of Peter Parker wearing superior suit in Marvel Spider-Man 2 game. One newly developed masked head with 2 pairs of interchangeable eyepieces to create combinations of expressions, approximately 30 centimeters tall, body with over 30 points of articulations, 10 pieces of interchangeable hands with cobweb pattern and claws included, 1 pair of relaxed hands, we've got a pair of shooting hands, web swinging, that's a tongue twister and a half, 2 pairs of gesture hands. So the costume, 1 newly developed red and black colored superior suit embossed with black trims, web pattern and spider emblem on the chest, 4 metallic red colored highly articulated spider pincers. Alright, the accessories, strings of webbing accessories in different shapes and lengths, specially designed dynamic figure stand with game logo and character nameplates. So let's check out the gallery. Alright, here we are. Right off the bat, I actually think this figure looks better than what we see in the game, which I never thought I'd say that, but this is quite impressive, guys, especially considering you detailed specialty costumes you're dealing with. When it comes to a hot toy that just has civilian clothing and just uses fabric, that's easy. That is going to last a lifetime. You have to be so careful with these types of specialty costumes. There have been issues in the past with, say, for example, the Dark Knight Christian Bale 1/6 scale figure. Some of the pads on the suit started leaking a gel. Sometimes they do use a gel base and stuff like that, and it does leak. And if there's sun exposure and stuff like that, it can get really nasty. But just looking at this thing, if we just zoom in, wow, that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Hugs the body so well. And the fact that there is mixed media, but also different textures going on with that suit, and the claws, the pincers look incredible. That is a badass pose. And obviously, look, if I had this figure, I would have him up, suspended in the air, maybe even hanging from the ceiling with some fishing line, some invisible fishing line with those pincers. That's a great pose right there. Again, just the way the light hits the costume, that looks great. That head sculpt is incredible. The lenses look great. Just looks like there's depth in those lenses, and just all the different textures going on the chest emblem as well. It's just not one stark emblem stuck to his chest. That's a great pose right there. I love the pincers on Spider-Man. I don't know why. It just ups the badass level. Even the base too. The base looks neat. If you're opting for not using the pincers and just have him standing there museum style, or about to shoot his webs, that base looks great. And it's simple. It would look great in a nice little slim 1/6 scale display case. That is a great pose with his webs. I love that. That is actually neat, like very bloody neat. Nice and tight. Yeah, that's just that suit. That suit has got me good. Look at the abdominal section right there. Kind of hugs the body in a way where he's got a quite muscular upper abdominal and chest, but just everything looks schmick. You got the back piece there where the pincers go in. Yeah, that is a solid pose, man. So if we go through all the way, look at that. Look at all that beautiful textured detail. I'd love to know how they achieved that and what the R&D was like, and if this will flake over time, because that's been a big issue with figures like this, with costumes like this, the flaking, the leaking of gels and stuff like that. But I feel like we've had enough time where Hot Toys can get their shit together when it comes to the R&D and stuff like that, and the trial and error, and get it right, where obviously if you're not leaving it in the sun, it's going to last a long time. You're going to get bang for your buck. Those lenses are great, man. And then we've got everything there with what the figure comes with. So if we go to the price point, pre-order in Australian dollars is $452.07. So that equates to $294.81 in USD. Given the fact that this figure doesn't really come with an abundance of accessories, is it worth it at this price point? Yes, it's a big fucking yay from me. Even though there's next to no accessories, I still think it is a beautiful looking figure. So much so, like I said, it looks better than the actual game. And that game is stunning to look at. I haven't played it, but I've seen the gameplay footage. I've seen the cutscenes and all that stuff, and it looks absolutely beautiful. I think this looks better than the actual game. They've really honed in and got the details right on that suit. The pincers as well. I think the pincers are the biggest draw card for me. I love the pincers on Spider-Man. And it's not overly expensive. Considering it's a 1/6 scale figure, usually you'd be looking at something like, $500-600 Australian dollars. But that is a damn good bargain. So guys, what can I say? I'm very thoroughly impressed. And yes, so far, figure of the year from Hot Toys. It's going to be interesting to see what their lineup is for the rest of the year, and if they can indeed top this Peter Parker Superior suit. With that being said, let me know your thoughts down below on the Peter Parker Superior suit 1/6 scale figure from Spider-Man 2, the game. Are you going to get it? I myself won't be getting it, but I do know people that are definitely going to be getting it, and I cannot wait to see it in hand and see how it looks and just see how it holds up in terms of longevity. Love you guts, and I'll catch you in the next one.